Hello, how are you? My name's Tony, welcome to Edinburgh. Today we're going to show you 3 closes, although there are many, 3 closes that you don't want to miss if you're heading down the Royal Mile in Edinburgh. You'll notice by that opening shot that Christmas is getting ready here in town. And join me next week when we will have a good wander around the Christmas market, but it doesn't open till tomorrow. And no, what day? It doesn't open till Friday. Yes, tomorrow. Today is Thursday. And unfortunately I won't be able to get there on opening day, so it won't have a video ready for Saturday, but we'll go next week. So today I just want to show you 3 closes that you don't want to miss if you're in town. There are many, but 3 that you should head down if you're here with your friends. You go, hey, let's just have a look down this close, and then they'll be like, oh, how did you know about this? You'll be like, I just know. So let's go and show you 3. First off, look at the state of me. Oh, I fell asleep on the bus and now I'm all right. So the first close that you want to go down is just here, so let me show you where we are. We're very near the top of the Royal Mile. There's Edinburgh Castle right there. We're on the first block really. There's Deacon Brodie's pub right there, Gladstone's land right there, but we actually want to be on this side of the road, and it's very easy to spot. Right now there's the Whiskey Trail next to it. I don't know if it'll always be, I don't know when you're watching this video, but this is the one we want. Riddle's Court. Now you definitely want to bring someone down here because it's just beautiful. It's just stunning. Let's see the history here. Riddle's Close and Court. In Close lived David Hume before settling in James Court. In Court, beyond Bailey, Macmoran banqueted in his house James VI, his queen and Danish nobles. That sentence is not really in. Anyway, Riddle's Court, home of the Park Geddes Centre and formerly a 16th century tenement. It is the last of its kind in Edinburgh and was once home to Patrick Geddes, the renowned academic and activist citizen of his age. Run by the Scottish Historical Buildings Trust. So, there is some history on the walls. We're not going to go through all of that. I'm sure you could spend your time doing that when you're here, but are you ready? In fact, you know what? Let me give you a wider view because you're going to want to see this. Look at this. Is this not just stunning? There's so many of these little sort of hidden things here in Edinburgh. But you know, you can feel like you're in the past here. The street lights. And look at that. Look at that alone. Just that sort of towering tenement. Probably the staircase, I'm going to be completely honest. But look at that. Is that not just beautiful? It is one of these streets that you just want. I'm not sure what this is. It feels like it should be a thing, don't you think? Is there any writing on it? No. That feels like it should be a thing. Maybe it is. Maybe it's not finished. Maybe they're doing something. Is it not just beautiful? Oh, look, Scottish Historic Buildings Trust. Events at Riddle's Court, weddings. You can stay in the King's Chambers. Is this not just beautiful? See, this is the kind of stuff you want. This is the kind of stuff you want to explore and you want to see. And if you don't head down the closes, you'll never find them. Just beautiful. I feel like that's a thing. I don't know what, but I feel like that's something special that I should know about. So there's number 1. Riddle's Close, leading to Riddle's Court. You need to come down here. I love the coloured lights. It just gives it some atmosphere. I know it's not very historic, but it does give it some beautiful atmospheres. Wish I knew what that was on the floor. Well, see, there's all these little touches that obviously not as historic, but still. And then around here, it's just where people live. Sometimes there's not much to say. Sometimes you just want to shut up and let you guys have a good look. Oh, could someone translate for me, please? Probably Latin. Vivendu decimus. Look at that. Stunning. There we go. How's that for our first one? Riddle's Court, top of the Royal Mile. Riddle's Close. You know you want to. Anyway, let's go to number 2. Just while we're walking down, look at this. Now, that's the top of the Trom Kirk there, but if we zoom in, look at that. Look at that. Proper steeplejacks. Abseiling down the side of it. That would be, I would love to do that. I would love to do that. Now, I know they're actually doing work and I would just want to do it for fun, but still, how cool is that? That's cool. That's so cool. I just want to ask if I can have a go. Okay, number 2 is right in the middle of the Royal Mile here. Let me show you where we are. There's the Tron Kirk there that we were just looking at. There's our friends at the Fudge Kitchen. Here is the stunningly beautiful John Knox house, but what we want to do is go down Trunks Close right here, and once again we'll zoom out so you get a nice proper view of it. And let's head down here. Now sometimes it might be locked, but if you head down here, and this really gives you a feel of what the closes were like, why they were called closes, really, you know. Everything's so close together. But if we head down here, and I know it looks like we're not going anywhere, but trust me, we are. And you head just by the Scottish Book Trust right here. Look at this. Well, look at this right here. Look at this beautiful garden with the Scottish Book Trust, where you can come, you can relax. Another little hidden gem right here. Obviously it's the end of autumn heading into winter, so the grass is not looking its best, but still, look at this. St. Patrick Geddes bust. That'll be that right there. Isn't this lovely? Another little space where you can just come down, you can relax right off the Royal Mile that no one's at, surrounded by the old buildings and the new there. Is that not just beautiful? You even got a little seated area down here, and a statue of a chicken wearing glasses. Now come on, come on. How can you not love that? How can you not love that? Everyone has to come and get a picture with a chicken wearing glasses. In fact, it's kind of sort of like got a quiff, an Elvis-y quiff. So I'm going to say those are sunglasses. Isn't it just beautiful? So there we go, there's number 2 for you. Like I said, it might not always be open because I think the close is actually run by the Book Trust, which is right here. So they might have it locked sometimes if you come too early, or if you come at the weekend maybe. If they're not open, it might not be completely accessible. But when it is, I mean, look at this. Oh, look at this building. Is that not just? I never noticed the archway of that. That's obviously an old archway that's now been bricked up. Oh, look at that old door. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm getting really, really excited here. Look at that old door. Oh, don't you just want to explore all of them? Aren't they just beautiful? These old buildings with the history. Look, see, that's obviously been, that used to be a doorway. Look, steps up. See, what, oh, just beautiful. And this obviously didn't used to be, because that's a window. That's an old window there, and there's another one. There's another window ledge. See all these little features there? If you just take a second, if you slow down and have a look, oh, I just love it. I've not done this sort of excited looking at things for a while. Look at these bricked up windows here. That possibly, oh, see, just explore, people, just explore. So anyway, there's number 2 of closes you don't want to miss when you're on the Royal Mile. One more, and probably the most famous one. Okay, for the last one, it's probably one of the most photographed closes, and one that probably a lot of people want to find, but blink and you'll miss it. You know what I mean? If you're down this end of the Royal Mile, right at the bottom, if you're not sure, you could walk past it, and it's well worth a visit. But before we go in, I want to remind you it's residential. So if you do go in there, you're looking at people's houses. So be courteous, be kind, don't be loud and rude and noisy and these sort of things, okay? So here we are at the bottom of the Royal Mile, Scottish Parliament here, Holyrood Palace down there, and just so that you can see the other side up here, there we go, looking up the Royal Mile. But where we want to go is just to our right, White Horse Close, which is just in here. So make sure there's no cars coming, because I know he's giving me a row when I cross the road. You ready for this? This is just beautiful. It feels like a movie set, this one. Look at this. Just stunning. In many ways feels very untouched by time. I mean, right there it's got 1623 above that window, so that's either coming up for 4:25, or that's when it was built. There's a plaque, and you know we like a plaque. Within this close, on the 6th of May 1793 was born William Dick, 1793 to 1866, founder of the Edinburgh Veterinary College, incorporated in the University of Edinburgh in 1951 as the Royal Dick School of Veterinary Studies. I knew it was called the Royal Dick, I didn't know why, now that makes sense. And in 1964 Institute, the Facility of Veterinary Medicine. How good is that? Isn't it just beautiful? Obviously I don't want to disturb anyone that lives here, but is that not just stunning? I mean, look at that. Just look at that. Is that not one of the most beautiful things? That's unbelievable, the amount of ivy and things growing up the house. Let's have a nice wee panoramic view of it all. And like I said, this is residential. This is people's houses, so if you do come in here, please be respectful to everyone that lives here. Please don't be loud, please don't overstay your welcome. But isn't it just beautiful? Outstanding. I've just noticed that says 1623, rebuilt in 1962, so they must have done some refurbishing on it. Rebuilt is a funny phrase to use because it doesn't look like it was built in the 60s. Probably refurbished is what it meant, but I'm going to have to look that up. Just beautiful. And there you have it. There you have it. 3 closes not to miss when walking down the Royal Mile. Now there are more. If you've enjoyed this, please let me know, and we'll do another video in this series. Please leave a comment, let me know what's your favourite, let me know if you have one you want me to nip down. I would love to know. Please remember to like, share, most importantly subscribe if you haven't already. Let's restart the growth on the channel. It's been kind of, I've not really said that for a while, I've just sort of left it, but Let's get this thing growing again, if that's okay, if you don't mind. If you want to support, there's many ways. Like, share and subscribing is always the best way, but you become a patron, you can buy some of the merch, all of that's in the link in the description. But till next time, bye humans.